Hello and welcome to another set of turns here with Berytos. I'm the boss god and we are playing Dominions 5. We are jumping into turn 55. 55. Let's go ahead and see what happened. Last turn we were casting, yeah, we got our 6 water gems from Moria. We put up Sea of Ice. Let's go ahead and see, I think, yep, Sea of Ice right here. No more water. We did a bunch of Infernal Diseases at Atlantis to try and pick off some of his mages. He does have this Coral Guard, though. So we're going to jump on the Coral Guard, which is pretty unfortunate, and then Falling Frost and the Coral Guard take out our demon there. We've got a couple more tries at this, though. One has 2 guards, and he did an Elemental. It's not going to work out for our dude here. He does hit this guy. I think these guys are going to end up being diseased, which isn't nothing, but it's kind of nothing. It's not very good. Here, there's one all by his lonesome. He makes an elemental, but we managed to hit him in the back. He does not die, but he is diseased. And got a never healing wound. And finally, we have our last shot at him, where he jumps again on the bodyguard. He routs the bodyguard. Down to 7 HP, though, and he dies. So, 4 Infernal Disease casts, 0 successful. I guess these are the wrong targets. That was pretty disappointing as far as that goes. As far as blood hunting goes, though, we did much better. There's, 48, 53, 73, 82, 112, 132, 148, plus whatever we get for Blood Vortex. We're a solid 200 a turn here. Could make a lot of Sedim and Serum on 200 a turn. Raid on PD. We took no resistance. Atlantis moved off. Moria attacks Ulm and wins. We attack the Dryad Mother and win. We hit... Oops, I don't really care about viewing it. This is the throne, which they didn't bother to defend at all. So we go ahead and... we are now in possession of another throne. Obviously, it's not claimed yet, but that gives us the Throne of Gaia, the Golden Throne, and then this is the Throne of Water, which produces gems, which will help us keep Atlantis underwater, as well as +3 more defense for our troops, which is pretty great. The Hydromancer does not help us. We have access to better water 3s. Spreading Dominion's nice, and the water ritual range is something. But plus defense is going to be pretty great for our guys. Let's see, do we get any more battles? Warrior Druid of nothing. Here we can, let's just take a look, because we can again imagine how good our guys will be. Let's get, where's Blessing? Wait for Blessing to go off. Yeah, they're up at 16 defense, they're up to 19 defense. Obviously, Berserker will cut that back down when we start actually fighting, but it's a lot of defense. And Adept of the Iron Order takes out some more Ulmish people. Turmoil +3 does not matter. The demons haven't just manifested. The demons have been here. They've been living here for a long time. People just, I suppose, weren't paying attention. Fertility Cult. Blood Slaves +8. That's nice. And Death Gems +6 is nice. And so Berytos, we get attacked by Storm Demons. Luckily, we were... the province defense was victorious. We got another Brazen Bull as well, which is not that helpful. So we are going to cast 3 red seconds to take permanent possession of this throne, which is quite nice. I believe we also have, we're moving our Prophet to go and claim it next turn. So we'll get that +3 defense going, which will be pretty good. Very, very useful for us. Trade wind is down to 6 months left. That's winding down. Then we're going to be sad. We're going to lose a lot of income. in terms of other troop movements, we finally are moving these guys, although this guy has become diseased. So I really shouldn't have moved him once he's diseased. I should have left him there because I don't have any way to heal him besides casting heal on my pretender, which is probably worth it, but I don't think I do it. And we're going to go ahead and attack onto Tirnadong next turn. And then Atlantis has retreated, and we're going to go ahead and look to take this land province from them. That'll put us up +1 against Atlantis. So we've regained all of our former territory except this from Femoria. And yeah, I think somebody else had this. We may have had this. So they may have taken both these from us, but we're going to be plus this and we're plus the throne. So, it's a good trade. If we can go get TNN, that'll be quite nice as well. We can see Femoria is sieging here. They're no longer sieging here. They were before, so they got knocked off. There's a Lich here. I think we skipped this one, but maybe this is worth looking at. Because we get an attack into this Lich. Frostbrand, Gleaming Gold, Horror Helmet, Black Steel Full Plate, Quickness, Tamed Lightning, and Anti-Magic. So this guy's pretty tough. Ethereal, Chill Aura, Awe, Fear. He's going to do Soul Vortex. And then he's going to charge in. Probably going to kill his buddies here. Guess not. But he is going to kill all of these folks without any real issues. So, sorry, I think we missed that one on the first way through. See if we're casting anything else that's particularly interesting. More Great Eagles. A Melkart, a Mound Fiend. 3 red seconds to claim the thing. Another Mound Fiend. Put our Death Gems to use. More and more demons, lanterns. Elemental Apprentice. I think that's Fire Gems. A temporary fire item. Gleaming Gold. More Infernal Disease. I loved Infernal Disease. I realized it didn't work at all against Atlantis, but I love it. I'm going to cast it so many more times this game. I love the remote attacks. You're not in any danger. But we're managing to use up the full blood bank here to go ahead and claim this and keep up all of our demon summoning as the more and more demons flood through. And we're going to move the demons back out so that they hopefully don't get too diseased. So yeah, next turn is going to be a big attack here on TNN. We don't really see any Elmish forces though. I think that they're busy defending the homeland. Or it's sort of, it's turn 55. Maybe Ulm's forces have all just fallen off at this point. They've been frittered away in his other conflicts. Not sure. But let's go ahead and jump into turn 56. 56. 3 red seconds. I mean, we sort of covered all the things we're doing. We cast Infernal Disease. Attacking into Ulm. Should be able to take out this guy, hopefully. This is a Warrior Smith. He got us for a good Burning Hands, but not enough. Not enough. What province is this on, does it say? We cast it. Oh, well, no, that's where we cast it from. Thank you. I don't remember where we cast this, but we got him either way. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here's the battle of them attacking us with a Queen of Thunder, Frostbrand, Scutata Volturnus, Iron Face, Hydra Skin Armor for some more regen, a little bit of regen, Storm in a Bottle, and Amulet of Anti-Magic. So we've seen this queen come out. They killed some good Helheim stuff earlier. Obviously very powerful air mage. But 27 protection, 22 defense. Those are high, but they're not that high. I think she does have storm power. So once she casts a storm here, probably be in slightly better shape. This is enough to trigger all of our spells to go off. She puts up Natural Storm. Obviously, us chucking in lightning does not help. We've got Marble Warriors going off. We actually got her for a point there. That's hilarious. There goes Gift of Heaven. False Horror. Got her for 5. Okay, she's only taking 5. She has less health, I suppose, than her sister. More False Horrors, and here come the demons. And they're going to make this around and just immediately kill her off. She killed no one. So that is 50 air gems plus all the gear plus casting Cloud Trapeze for 0 kills. However, it did gem bait us, so if that's what they were intending, it is not entirely wasted. If that's what they were intending, though, I think that they probably should have just had it stick around for a couple of rounds and retreat. But in any event, we picked up 3 items. And then let's get to the actual battles. We've us attacking into Atlantis. Just some PD. Fomori attacks Ulm into 1 PD. Ulm attacks us into 1 PD. Ulm attacks us into... This is a blood hunting province where he is victorious, so we'll go ahead and watch it. We'll see our shame. This is just north of our stuff. This is one of the parties that we didn't catch earlier, I think. That's just sort of been hanging around. We don't appear to have managed to... Yeah, everybody here is not at their best. You know, we got to leech off. But there aren't enough blood slaves here. And I always hunt with the blood 2s. So they don't even have any other magic to fall back on. So maybe we needed more defenders there, it looks like. In Tirnanog itself, though, let's go ahead and take a look. I guess it's still... Okay, never mind. It's still outside of Tirnanog. There's nothing here. We get attacked by the forces of nature again. We get attacked by the forces of nature again. Strange events are happening in the Moon Sea. Our patrolling force has been beaten by the Dryads. And our patrolling force has been beaten by the Dryads. So we're getting we got some problems here which we need to deal with. It's not great. Our army is marching. They're going to meet up in our new citadel. And then we're going to look to take out Almakria here, 135. No Almash forces appear to be here. We've still not really found any Almash forces here. And we can see that Fomoria has really moved in. And they've penetrated pretty deep into Ulm. Ulm itself is right here. So we can see Fomoria is in their cap circle. So Ulm looks like their days could be pretty numbered. Pretty numbered indeed. Let's see, anything else happen? No, we're gonna go ahead and take this. Blood hunting, researching, Melkart, more infernal disease. Just to try and pick off any commanders that are in there that might be relevant. Bottling water. The black card. Okay. We started to produce items to try and assassinate the leaders here. So with our army being indisposed, and with Fomoria starting to look like they're really taking Ulm out, I turned my eyes on how are we going to win the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at Thrones real quick. Thrones of Ascension. We need 11 points to become the new god. We currently have 4 points claimed, and we're standing on top of 2 more, which we're going to claim without issue. That gives us 6 points. 5 left to go. All the thrones are worth 2 except the Throne of the Elements. There are 3 unclaimed thrones. We know that one of them is here because we've seen it before. I guess we can't see it right now, but we also know it's not just unclaimed. It's never even been taken. We also know this one. We then assume that the last one is here just because it's changed hands a bunch of times. All right. So we have a nap with Fomoria, but we don't have a nap with Ulm. We're obviously fighting them. So the question is sort of what can we can we march this way while at the same time looking to take this without having to send our army down and have the army able to take out the rest of this almost resistance. So I started to put together assassin gear to try and go and take out this Anuki or Anunnaki and Umu Apkalu. So that's what we're doing with that black heart. That's the idea. We're gonna try and hit it with some infernal diseases as well, and the bottle of living water, same deal. Stone sphere. I went ahead and made our own little palantir here to check out the rest of the surrounding area and keep an eye on those thrones. So let's go ahead and jump to turn 57. 57. Okay. Claim the Throne of Water. Sea of Ice has been dispelled. So that means that once again Atlantis is free to act. We've got some infernal disease going on. Attacking Ulm. This is one of his raiding parties. And so without their leader, they are, of course, going nowhere. Same deal here. I understand wanting to raid, but I do wonder if Ulm couldn't have made more happen with these troops at home. But maybe he just didn't have the magic, so it wouldn't matter. You know, given the forces we've got, if you don't have any magic, you're probably not really taking over anyway. You know, you're not going to win the fight anyway. I got another Melkart. We wanted to get some more Melkarts together, as Beryton Melkarts, unlike Hinoms, are Holy 3. So they are throne claimers. So we'll be able to claim multiple thrones at once. We're particularly looking for an air Melkart that can cast Cloud Trapeze in and capture a throne that way. Small turn of blood hunting for us. Only about 100 plus 60. But that's small for us. We got some more battles. Warrior Druid and a Shaman kill some Ulmites. It sounds kind of neat. Let's see. I'm sure it's a thug with a fluff. A buffer here. Body Ethereal, Blessing, Mistform, Luck, Air Shield, Protection, Personal Regen. And then he runs off, and he goes ahead and runs in. Same kit we saw before. So that's fun. He's going to go ahead and kill a bunch of Ulmites. Femoria attacks, some Woodhedge Druids. Okay. We've got some fights. This is where we successfully killed off the leader, and they run, and they have nowhere to run to, so they all die. Same story here. No PD means that with no leader, they just run off and die. Although we had plenty to kill them if we wanted to. We have a Melkart that kills the Dryads. Our Melkart actually doing something for once. Pretty basic kit. This is an earth one? No, fire one. Blessing. Up to 24 defense, 22 protection, Phoenix Pyre. So even if they could kill him once, they're definitely not going to kill him more than once. And they don't even come close to killing him once. I don't believe he takes... Oh no, he didn't take any damage. He's just old. Oh, by 1 year. I guess that must come pretty late, because we obviously don't have them sitting around very long. But he's successful there. We also won. We lost some thralls killing this Dryad Mother, but that's fine. And the big battle is at the fortress. So we're doing... we saw our script. I don't think much has changed. And we're going to check out a bunch of lightning. Kaboom. All that's in here is this mage stack. Marble Warriors, anti-magic. You know, our full sort of stab. Boom. Oof. Boom. The lightning bolts are just tremendous. Weapons, we have so much overkill here for this fight. I do wonder at what point I needed to... We just killed a bunch of our own Seer with meteors. I should have said, hey, I can take these gems off. We're not going to need them. Killing our own Seer with lightning bolts. I think we killed most of our units that probably ended up dying this fight. I don't know who sent out the baby elemental. We lost a Berytos priest. 3 Sayer. The priest, I believe, got killed with an arrow. Killed 11 shamans, 2 warrior smiths. This one, it feels like they could have left. I'm not sure if Ulm's sort of given up at this point. Right, these troops probably should have evacuated. Not sure what having them hang around here is going to accomplish. Besides dying. I guess not troops, they're mages. Unrest. Monster Boar. Unrest. And we found a magic site in Berytos, an extra death gem, which is pretty hilarious. So we're going to go ahead and send our troops over here. Unfortunately, we can see that Femoria has claimed this, and so we're not going to be able to march through it with our army without ending our nap. And Femoria is pretty large. They're very large indeed when we sort of look at it, right? So all of this is Femoria, right? And this is Femoria. They're probably maybe an extra third again larger than we are. Maybe more. They're pretty scary. They're going to keep conquering more Ulm stuff. They're on Ulm's capital. We can see they've got Tartarians running around. Let's remember they have Gift of Health up. So they're going to be able to put out a lot of Tartarians. We're heading up Enchantment 7 for, I believe, mostly Mass Flight. But also potentially Life After Death. We should consider turning as many of our mages as we can into Life After Death mages, right? Undead, to save on upkeep. We're not really doing it in preparation for like Cataclysm yet. That's still too far away, but something to think about. Serpent's Blessing as well. We don't care about Solar Brilliance. Our guys are perfectly good at fighting in the dark. I think we mostly was doing this for Mass Flight though. And then Alt 9 for Army of Lead and Gold, primarily. That is the research objective. I think we've got. Not sure where our. We're eventually gonna get our dude going. Our assassin. Down here. Not sure. But in any event, we're going to go ahead and go and attack World Pillar and take this fortress. We do leave some troops behind to patrol, and a lot of unrest. There's a lot of income potential, although it's being marred by this cold, which crushes us. A lot of other good skills, though. We got a diseased bride. She's going to go ahead and do Blood Feast to fix that problem. But we should be able to take this no problem. We still have not gotten our stuff back from Femoria. And, of course, Sea of Ice went down. So there's only one thing to do when Sea of Ice goes down. Put Sea of Ice back up. We can put that thing right back where it came from. No fish in this game. Back to your puddle. We do need to, we need to basically be done with this Ulm War and have a plan for Femoria, whether that's continuing to be allies or what, before we can let Atlantis out of the water. There is this throne. With Sea of Ice down, we could consider putting together an underwater party to take this. That's going to be really hard, though. I think that there's easier options. That just sounds like a real chore. Elemental Fire King. I don't know if anybody's got him yet, but we're going to try for it. Astral Window being cast at 43. Is it F? No. I can't remember what the command N. No, I can't remember what the command is. I think 43 is this one. Nope, that's 141. 43 is it Ulm? I honestly have no idea what we're casting that at. What's the command? Want to see a particular province. Find province. Map view. Go to province number. G. That's the one. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I don't know why we're casting it here. That seems silly. But that's what we're doing. I was casting improved crossbreeding for more what I thought were free patrol chaff, but it turns out they are not free. I have since learned. These guys cost upkeep. Not where you want to be. Not where you want to be. Blood Feast. Yeah. Just about out of time on our trade win. 4 turns left. So Ulm looks pretty darn dead. We're going to go ahead and pick off this bit of the scraps. But we need to move into win the game mode or prepare to fight for Moria mode. Realistically, you know, Helheim actually is still alive. Here. This may be their only province. I did end my nap with them. And I was like, I'm not trying to fight you, but I refuse to have my choice, my freedom of motion constrained by your flag. And they were like, yeah, okay, that's fair. But Helheim certainly doesn't have any thrones, and Niflheim doesn't have any thrones. So for somebody to win the game, it can only be Femoria or us. And we're going to have to fight each other to do it, or use some kind of trickery. Or Atlantis. Atlantis is still large. Atlantis, played right, if they could escape the water, could win the game. But we're going to go ahead and try and put them back under the water. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move around. Moving some troops out. See if we can't figure out what's going on. All right, thanks everybody for joining me. And that'll be it for turn 57. I hope to see everyone in the next one. Have a great day.